Why's your cup look unused, bro?
We can get into it.
Make a mess.
Oh, shit.
You just put your lips on some wood, dude.
Fucking A for the first time.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Buddycast. If you're watching, if you're on patreon.com/thebuddy.system.co, you notice a couple differences. It's because we're in a brand new season, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to season 5.
A brand new season of the same show.
Yeah. That's why people go for new seasons. And they're like, hey, I want more of the same thing.
Of the same thing. I agree. It's like a new album from a band, you know?
Yes.
And I hate it when people are like, man, they haven't really changed their sound at all. It's like, yeah, it's the same band.
They're not supposed to.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get what I fucking want out of them. When I listen to Blink 182, I want Blink 182.
But you only get Blink 182 up until Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
Exactly. That's why I don't listen to anything beyond that.
After that, it's kind of a
Neighborhoods
shit show.
is pretty good.
It still felt a little divergent. I felt like peak Blink was Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, then they struggled to find a sound that was sustainable into their maturity.
But Neighborhoods was the closest thing.
Yeah. Is Mark still alive? Mark, are you still alive, bro?
Mark's still alive.
What's going on?
Hey, which one is the UFO one?
Tom DeLon. He's bananas. He's insane.
He's out of his fucking mind.
But I mean, they're all talented musicians, and it takes three crazies, I guess. I don't know. Travis Barker seems super chill.
He's dating a Kardashian.
Yeah, good for him. It's more of a accolade than anything else.
He wears kilts and dresses on the norm now. I don't think he's all there anymore.
You think? Does he have to be?
No, I mean he survived.
He
survived a plane accident. I think he has the right to not be all there, but you can't say that he's.
Where's the Travis Barker documentary, guys? What's going on?
Probably made a deal with the devil. That's why he didn't die. He's like, I don't want anybody to know about this. I have a patron now. That's how I ended up with Kim K.
He was doing something on the plane that was so bad. He was like, all right, we're gonna crash this. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna make any money off of it.
Yeah,
and
everybody was praying to God, and he was praying to the Lord of the 9 hells.
Why would there be 9?
I don't know.
Is it because this is 6 upside down?
There's 9 rings, bro. There's 7 rings technically in hell. There's 7 layers in the Christian version of hell.
Are they layers, or are they just
they're
sections?
They're proverbial layers. They're not real.
Like Dante's Inferno.
Yeah,
Level
exactly.
2.
Exactly. Dante's Inferno is the Christian version of hell. First one is purgatory, whatever the fuck that means.
Earth.
Oh, is that what that is?
I'm not convinced that our current existence
isn't hell.
Is not part of our overall spiritual journey. I know we view this world as physical, but I'm not entirely convinced that we didn't die 2 layers ago, and this is another one.
It's just it's the material plane is all it is.
Oh,
you know.
In Doctor Strange, there's a plane where you turn into paint. You just paint.
Yeah.
But if that's your existence, you don't question it. You know. So it's I'm not convinced. What do you? I hope this is the end, though.
Me too, dude. I'm sick of it.
I kind of don't want to go anywhere else. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm so tired.
My girlfriend and I were talking about this yesterday. If we're going to move to another country, what would it be?
Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good choice. For you.
Yeah.
I don't know about for me. I don't know how well that would go.
Fine.
I'd be a sumo wrestler. I'd probably be a champion.
You'd be looked up to, both literally. And proverbially. You would be looking down on Mount Fuji.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd go there and I'd be like, "This is what you guys call a mountain? This is bullshit, dude.
This is an anthill.
A foothill.
My foothill.
Yeah, dude. This is a stair.
We have bigger mountains in Michigan.
We have Mount Holly, which I'm pretty sure was just a garbage.
I was gonna say a landfill that they just covered over.
Yep.
That's some Parks and Rec shit,
People
dude.
go skiing on it. Yeah, it's real. It's real shit, dude.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Is that really how it came to be?
Yeah, I think so.
On garbage?
I'm pretty sure, because there's no mountains.
Yeah.
There's it's basically just a big hill, but it's where'd it come from? Because there's not any others around it.
If you start digging, if you go into like your local Michigan library and look it up, then these black vans pull up and they roll and be like, you need to stop searching.
Yeah. And it's just like a perfect cone. It's not even like, I don't know.
It's an ancient Aztec pyramid. That's what it really is.
I hope so.
That would be dope.
Nobody's died there, so.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I mean, that's why it's a park now.
You think they would have, the Aztecs would have stepped in.
No, fuck them.
Oh, all right. If you say so.
That's a long journey, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Anyway, you asked why my cup looked unused.
Extremely unused. Looks brand new, in fact.
Yeah, I mean, you got it for me like 3 years ago.
1900. Aaron was still here when you got it. I think you got that, and I don't remember what I got you guys that year. I don't.
Business cards. You usually get
and a gold joint.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Like a king, bro.
That was dope. I still have that picture on my phone, too, of me smoking it. I'm like,
we should get another set. We should. I'll just roll some more.
But no, when you originally got it for me, I wanted to use it, but it's so nice. And I was like, well, I'm going to save it, and it'll just be like a decorative piece until the Tigers win the World Series, and then I'll have a beer in it.
Yeah. And then you realize it's going to turn into a tree before that happens.
Yeah, dude. It's going to regrow into a tree.
It's going to spawn another cup. It's going to have a little shot glass.
Yeah, things aren't going well for the Tigers. So I was like, you know what? Season 5 of the Buddycast seems like a good time to
a nice day to crack it
break it out.
Maybe now they're going to be on an upswing. Maybe because you introduced this.
The curse all along was me not using their cup.
Yeah. You just had to. Your ley lines and your aura just needed to line up and break that curse.
Positivity and the secret.
Yeah. Your Scorpio soul. Oh, I wanted to read horoscopes today, guy. Let's read our horoscopes. What do you think? Let's see. Now, how do you? Here's my problem. Is like, how do you find a not legit. I struggle to use that word, but like there's so many sources to go for. Like, where's the one that the ones that are really into it go to? You know, is there like
that's a good
New
question.
York Times for like things? Is
probably.
Do you read one and then they scoff at you?
You got it from horoscopes.com? The fuck is wrong with you?
Their entire chart is based off a negative 32-degree angle on Pluto, and it's wrong. Whoa, bro.
Calm down, people.
All right, so let's see. I'm going to go to, let's see, what's the first one?
I think we should have a disclaimer that none of this is real. Don't believe anything that we read in this because it's bullshit.
Now, why do you say that it's not real?
Because there's no science based in it.
There's a lot of things that science can't explain.
Not a whole lot.
Our friendship, science cannot explain that. You're racist. And you're white and you're from Michigan. I'm from an island in the middle. Like, statistically speaking, there's no science that brings things together.
Sure.
That, like,
comedy.
Well, I do comedy. I don't know what you're doing.
Okay.
Let's see. So you're a Scorpio. Your strengths, you're resourceful.
We're both a
you're
Scorpio.
Powerful. No, I'm reading your horoscope right now. Can you? I don't think you should be allowed to read your own horoscope. It seems seems almost redundant, you know, because then you're
gonna read it in a positive light.
Yeah,
you'll just be like, "Huh, I'm gonna tell my best friend to fuck off today."
I don't like horoscopes.com. I'm gonna go to Allure.
I probably need that.
I think someone needs to find the horoscope. That's how energies work. They stumble like that. That's how you broke the curse, bro.
I would put more weight on like a palm reader.
Really?
Yeah, than a horoscope.
That feels more like a magic trick than anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Palm reader?
This is literally nothing. It's literally nothing.
You can't say that.
Yes, I can.
You don't know. You're not God, bro. You don't know how the world works. You don't know how string theory works, bro. If you're God,
I am God.
We're fucking up hard, dude.
I'm just testing your faith.
Scorpios are passionate and assertive. That's true. That's true.
Am I assertive?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you get to here without being assertive? Without
I'm not sure
asserting
what
yourself?
assertive necessarily means.
Like you don't wait for life to happen to you. You go to it. You're like you seek out the opportunity.
It depends on the situation, but yeah.
Yeah. See, so far so good. What
was the
where's
first one? Passionate.
You're
also
passionate?
Depends on what we're talking about. See, this is super vague.
And it's not vague.
It
Can
is.
you be passionate? Yes, definitely. Is passion?
Oh my god.
I think
everybody can be passionate.
They can be, but I don't think everybody is. Just like podcasts. I think everyone can do a podcast, but not everyone does. Oh, you know what? By the way, sitting with me is my co-host, Willie_D20, William Henderson.
And that's George Ferido.
The resident Scorpios of the Buddycast, Season 5, holler. Doesn't make sense that Scorpio is a water sign. I don't understand that. Because scorpions can't swim.
No, they can't. In fact, they catch rides on the backs of frogs, from what I gather from lore.
See, so you are into this woo-woo shit. You get it. You're in the world.
That is a fable, dude. That's a fable that everybody knows.
No, I want today. Today.
Oh my God, this is wasting so much time.
Today's horoscope. In America, bicycling is associated with a bigger number of concussions than any other sport. You may consider some logic. I'm just reading the website.
Are we talking about Biden falling off his bike? He's got a concussion now.
Logical consequences of your activities, but some simply don't make enough sense to be considered.
Is this a horoscope?
I'm gonna fast forward. It says, "You haven't thought about someone's part in a goal that you are slowly approaching. Recognize the energy of people who wanted to help and support you."
As soon as they said energy, I checked out, dude.
Well, there's 6 more words in the sentence. Hang on, bro. Recognize the energy of people who wanted to help and support you on your way. Nobody's helping and supporting us on our way. Fucking
Except for
stars.
the Patreon subscribers. We love you.
Yeah, but we guilted most of them into it.
Yeah, well. Gotta do what you gotta do.
We still we don't love you any less. I'm just aware that like you feel bad for us. You shouldn't though, because this production
was that actually the horoscope? Because I didn't understand a fucking word of it.
Yeah, they tried to start with like a real world example, but yeah, it was telling you to be more aware of the people around you who are trying to support you in your endeavors, and I guess be more appreciative. I think I appreciate the people that support me. I think.
The 4 people?
I think. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, me too.
Because I think most of the people that are aware of the thing that I actually do don't like me anyway. So,
but, I mean,
you had people come to the show
So
at Hops. So that's
my
support.
family,
but
my cousin.
That's still support. They chose to take time.
Yeah, but I had a lot more people that I invited that didn't show up. So
same, bro.
So I mean, but we don't need them.
No, they're busy. They'll come to the next
up,
one.
So
that's all.
we'll see. Yeah, I mean, sure, dude. I mean, I think anybody that has someone that supports them appreciate. Well, that's not true, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's plenty of people that have support that just they're supposed to, almost entitled to it. I can think of a few people, but
Kids.
they just churring.
Yeah,
fucking churring. Do you want to go through my pattern app? We can go through the app.
What is that?
Bro.
What is that? What?
The pattern app is it asks more specific questions as to your profile.
So they can lie to you better?
More specifically lie to you. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It asks like what time you were born, what hemisphere, and then it tries to find counter formulas. For me, not that I believe in this shit. I like to have a sense of direction, but it's like when you're dieting and you're counting calories. Like, it's not the counting calories that's the point. It's the fact that you're counting something and tracking what you're consuming that makes it important.
It's awareness of what you're consuming.
So I like to look at horoscopes and whatnot as more of a worldly awareness and intangible awareness of how I treat myself and others, according to my therapist. It's lagging. It's like you're willing this app to not work.
If I told you I was a god, if there was one thing I could do as a god, it would just be to remove horoscopes from the world. That would be my first move.
That's the one thing.
As soon as I apothesis to godhood.
He's like, what about Roe v. Wade? No, that's number 7 on the list.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I want to get rid of fucking sun signs, bro.
Yeah, well, we got to stop the toxic positivity and the lies first. That is...
All right. My pattern app did pop up a question, and I do have a question for you. How much importance do you place on external validation?
Too much.
Too much?
Yeah. That's what comedy is, man.
I think comedy's a piece of it. I think the response that you're looking, it is if you have to boil it and distill it down to its base form. It is a form of external validation, but I think it's more of a...
It's external validation to achieve internal validation.
But it's a confirmation. Yeah. It's like it's you going, this is funny, this is good. It is funny, it is good. But it's not, it doesn't... Comedy just requires it. The act requires. Not that you're seeking active validation. It's that the pursuit that you're in, that's the transaction. Of like, that's what it is. Like in I would say in basketball, you're not seeking external validation, trying to put that ball in the hoop. That's the goal. But because in comedy, the goal is to make other people laugh, it's intrinsically connected to external validation. Because I don't see you as an externally validating, seeking kind of guy. Because you hate most people. So
yeah.
I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't perpetuate that into the world.
But that
that's
doesn't
not true.
mean that... No, it's true. But that doesn't mean that I don't want them to like me. It's like I don't have to like you for you to like my comedy or like me or like my podcast. In fact, I bet you most comedians wouldn't like most of their fans. They're like, they wouldn't hang out with them. Chances are, it's like I have nothing in common with you besides you like my comedy.
You wish you could do what I did.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't. Yeah.
So you're do you think your pursuits are driven by external validation, or is it something in your soul that you're like, I'm going to do this, but I would like to be liked for it? Or does it depend?
It depends. Like for comedy, I mean, we always use comedy as an example, but for comedy...
It's because we don't do anything else,
know,
dude. Right? You're like, well, while I'm killing dogs, it's a real work.
In that sense, I don't know, like, I want my parents to be proud of me for being successful, and I want them to see me as being successful, but I don't necessarily need them to validate my comedy.
Right.
I want them to validate my place in life and,
be proud of the work that they did.
Yeah.
So that I can do the work that I want to do.
Right. Exactly.
It's a nice shirt. You got a new shirt,
thanks.
bro?
Yeah, my mom got some for me. They're super light and awesome.
All right, we haven't talked about the thing that she doesn't want to talk to, so maybe she's listening to this. So good shirt by Mom.
Thanks.
That's great. Yeah. Also, teeth looking great still. So.
Mm-hmm. No cavities. Holler. But as far as like... I don't know. I don't really seek validation from other comics. It's nice when a comic's like, "Hey, like, good set, that was funny." Like, that's nice. But most of it comes from the crowd. For me personally, right. It's like if I get real people, that's who I want to impress. I don't really care what a comic thinks.
Yeah, but real people are easy to impress.
Yeah, I know. It's great. Yeah. So then when you fail, you feel miserable because you're like, "Wow, my standards didn't even meet your shithole of a fucking." Perception, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I do. I get that because it drives me bonkers genuinely trying to conceptualize, like, because I think you and I have similar standards in comedy, but anyone that has any different standards than you and I just don't get. I cannot understand, like,
unless it's higher than mine. Then I go, okay, I can see why. But
then when they're higher standards, I feel like, at least for me, I bring that into mine. Yeah, it's like, okay, no, now that's also now like, mine goes higher.
It's the next step.
Yeah. Anything less though, because I feel like my approach to comedy is very baseline. Like, hey, like as long as I meet this standard of making this room laugh this hard, I did good. But anyone that's okay with doing less than that is.
But it's also like, I don't care how hard I make them laugh. If I don't do it in a unique way,
in your way,
yeah, then it's just like, what's the point? Like if you're just doing hack jokes, then it's like personally, if I just went up and did like, just the most hacky.
I'm trying to work on 5 minutes of sports jokes, dude.
Have fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be awful.
It's super exciting.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of timeouts.
I forgot what I was saying.
That you being your own person, being unique is like, yes, it's important to have
standards.
Yeah,
but if I went up and I was hacky and did well, I would be like last Tuesday at Brooks. So I even afterwards I was like, man, I said a few hacky things up there and they got laughs, but I still felt stupid about it. But like they don't know, but I know. So I don't know. It's a struggle.
Because then it's not fulfilling.
Right.
Then you're like, what a waste of time.
Yeah, I feel like a thief. I feel like I'm just.
Some people are okay with being thieves, and I think that's why I don't get it. I don't understand why you're in this industry, even if you're not trying to create something that doesn't already exist.
Yeah.
If you're not trying to just be you and your genuine self, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Is it just so that you can get on stage in front of people and get attention? Because that's fucking gross. But it's part of it.
Yeah, it's and especially in comedy now, it's like people see it as like a stepping stone to a larger career.
Yeah,
and it's just like,
I think comedy is really the only entertainment job that is like a working star. If you keep at it, you can find work. Because like if you're an actor, you're kind of at the mercy of what they need at the moment.
Right.
But if you're a comic, or you're doing comedy at least, and you're working through it, you can go to a city and find yourself some work.
Right.
You don't have to wait for someone. It's like, I have my skills, let me do it, and you'll get jobs.
Yeah.
I think that's why. It's an easy access. It's a foot into the entertainment industry. But
it's hard to be successful at it.
Yeah, but
monetarily.
Like any other crafts, I think there's people who are like genuine craftspeople about it, and I think they just I think maybe I'm speaking for myself that it's hard because I do view the purity of comedy and like what we're doing and how it affects our own soul, and to see it treated less sucks. But I also understand that comedy is, again, the bottom rung of the entertainment industry. It's like,
I mean,
I'm being
not so much anymore. It's becoming more respected, don't you think?
I don't. I really don't. I don't, because of the way the general public treats comedy overall. Because it's
just constantly attacking it. Nobody attacks movies for shitty content.
I mean, yeah, well, I guess that's true. Yeah, they're just like, it sucked. And then they move on.
Yeah, or like, if there's like a scene in a movie where a girl gets raped, nobody's bitching about that.
Yeah.
Nobody complained about the girl. Yeah, nobody complained about the girl with the dragon tattoo. That scene.
Yeah.
It's like nobody bitched about that. That's more real than any joke that's going to get told about rape ever.
Yeah.
It's just like, it doesn't make sense.
It feels like we're playing with napalm almost, not just fire, but like it's so volatile, and most of the time it can burn us too. Like it's just, why are we doing it? It's so dangerous but so fucking fun. People don't understand. When you kill on stage, there's just a, I don't know. There's a You feel like Genie coming out of the lamp for the first time in 10,000 years. You're like, oh, buddy.
It's the best drug out there.
Dopamine. It's crazy that the best drug is created by your body.
Yeah.
How have we not? That's all we're doing with drugs. We're just trying to recreate that experience.
Being on stage.
That's all we're doing.
That's why we do what
trying to get that dopamine drip.
Yeah. Because it's almost like out of body. It's almost like, especially when you get in the mode of just like, especially at the riff off, if you find yourself in a groove, it's just like you're not even in control anymore. You're just
I
letting
feel like a word generator when I'm doing that.
Yeah,
I'm just like, I don't know what's going on.
You're just like you're just in a flow state, and you're not even like thinking about. You're just trusting your brain and your comedy instincts to take over, and that's the best. And that's the point I want to get to doing any room. Like, like when we do the improv, it's like very, like, we want to be like, bam, 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 joke, joke, joke. But I want to get to the point where it's like, something happens over here, and I reference that, and like, don't just steamroll through it.
Yeah.
You know,
You are. I mean, I hate giving you compliments on this fucking podcast.
I mean, I'm good at what I do.
You are good, and you are. I think you are there, and it is. It's that old fucking.
I'm a great host, by the way. Can we talk about Thursday night? Holy shit, dude!
Yeah.
I was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Anybody that says otherwise doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm a great host.
The host is the show. When it's a good, you can have a good show without a good host.
Yeah.
You
It's
can
impossible.
have a bad show with a good host, but you cannot have a good show without a good host.
You can have a good headliner on an okay show.
Yeah, very true. Very
with
true.
an okay host.
Very
but
true.
A host can make or break a show, and there's a lot of open micers that don't realize that.
I don't think a lot of the open micers realize that for you and I, it's not just a mic.
Yeah.
You know, like
we're trying to run it like a show.
We're running it like a showcase almost.
Yeah.
Of like, look, we're trying to make this bang so everyone stays, dude.
Yeah.
And
they do. It's crazy.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know. I know. It's crazy when our regulars come in and like they rush in because they know they're late and there might not be a seat.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's dope.
Yeah.
And then to have more people, like this is the first time in my comedy career I've had a mic that I can consistently go to that has regular people.
Yeah.
Because like, yes, in its heyday, the Hideaway was a banger, but in its low day, the Hideaway was fucking empty.
Yeah.
You couldn't. They didn't even have their own foot traffic to draw from.
Going up late night.
Oh my
after
god!
like 30 other comics.
Oh my god!
There's nobody left
it's
over.
like, hey,
You're like,
bartender,
all right,
what's up?
I've been here for 3 hours. I guess I'll get my 5 minutes.
Fucking A.
I don't miss it.
Me either, because I think we got lucky. We got it when it was hot.
We got the work.
Yeah.
We got the whatever it is that the Hideaway had to offer in that period of time for us to learn.
We siphoned its
got
resources.
We got it.
And we stole it,
yeah.
and we definitely did. Because look at what it is now.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever juju it was holding, we took it all.
And so it's like, all right, well, I got out of that what I needed to, and I feel like that's what. Like once you start hitting feature acts and you start like doing the road regularly, I feel like that's where a lot, like when comics stop doing open mics, they're like, okay, I've got out of open mics what I need to get out of it. Like I'm a little beyond that now.
For sure. I think you're far beyond that. I think that's what I was getting at. Is that
I don't think I'll ever stop doing open mics though. That's just how I feel.
And I think you have to. I think you should either.
But there's a point where like you get enough like 10 to 15 minute showcase spots where you don't necessarily need to do a 5-minute open mic.
True.
But at the same time, if you're someone in the scene that you're in, you go to an open mic, they might just give you 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah, and that's fun. That's the fun too, bro.
The downfall is at these open mics is also other comics trying to climb the ladder, and they see you as someone that can help them climb the ladder, so they're not going to give you true feedback.
Yeah, I can see that.
They'll either hate you or they'll like you too much. There's no middle ground.
I think if and when you get to that point, you develop the awareness to be able to cut through the like, where's the bullshit?
Right.
You know?
There's a weird thing where like, when you tell a joke and you're like, I mean, that sound like it just came out right. And then you're kind of like looking around like, oh, that wasn't. Oh, and you're like, is my instinct wrong? Or did I don't know. Like there's a weird like cognitive dissonance of.
But I think before I get to the point where is my instinct wrong, I also try to break it down of like, was the room settled? Did I speak clearly? Was what I was saying, like there are fundamental things that you can go through that you're probably right. The joke might have came out right, but so many other things have to go right too.
Yeah.
It's like skydiving sometimes. So many things have to go right, but only one thing has to go wrong and it can ruin everything. You know, like when you're skydiving, you have to show up to the place on time. You have to get to the plane. The plane has to have fuel. There has to be weather. By the time you get to the point where you're jumping out of the plane, 30 things have already gone right. And you jump out, and now all it takes to ruin your trip is one thing to go wrong.
Right.
And that's how it feels like for comedy to me. It's like if one thing went wrong, what went wrong? Because maybe it wasn't my jump. Maybe it wasn't what I did. Maybe there was something else.
The worst thing that happens is when you're like setting up a joke and like starting to hit the punchline, and then there's a noise that happens, and you're like fucking at the worst possible time, dude.
I accept that, and I will turn the volume up on that to 9 notches. Where imagine if you're trying to hit a punchline and then your mic goes out,
dude,
and you don't know why. You're like, Wires, energy, electricity, bro.
That shit's the worst.
And then trying to recover from it, and I'd rather die.
And you can't like blame someone. And you can't be like, you fucking stepped on my punchline, because they're like, what's a punchline? What are you talking about?
When he said hops, I couldn't be like, my mic's it's my mic.
Yeah.
What's wrong with your equipment? Nope, my equipment too.
And I was sitting there like, I just wanted to look busy to make it look like I was doing something. I'm fucking turning knobs and shit.
That's all we need. That's all we need. They need to look like it's a production. Start pulling on a rope somewhere.
Yeah.
Pulling out curtains.
Just get like some fucking jumper cables. Start
like an impact gun. Put your helmet on, all right.
Start welding some shit in the back of the speaker.
You come out looking like Iron Man with a mixer on his chest, just like, I think I fixed it. It's good now.
Just to make it look.
And the mic does work, so it's like, I think you did something right, dude.
Sure. Yeah, it's the illusion of we're trying to fix it. We don't know.
Yeah.
Because we're just comics. We're not fucking engineers.
It is hypnotism. It is control. You are exercising this weird like control of a room, and the moment you lose it, there's almost no chance you'll get it back.
Yeah.
Especially if you lose it hard and people just start having conversations. Which has happened to me plenty of times.
Yeah, I would rather have dead silence than have people like conversing.
Yeah.
Having dialogue.
That's why Aaron was always like, we should do comedy at the food lab. And I'm like, no, dude. I'm not doing comedy in a fucking cafeteria, dude. No.
Nobody's gonna listen.
Yeah. Like, that's why street stand-up, whilst fun, we only did like twice, because dude, this is a...
I did it with them a few times, but it was always like, it's that thing of like doing a clean show where it's like, yeah, I know I can not swear and I can not say crazy shit, but that's not who I am.
Yeah, that's not me my most relaxed.
Yeah, and so it's hard for me to like settle in when I can't be normal. You know, it's always in the back of your head.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't swear, don't say shit. You got to do this differently. It's annoying.
Yeah. But it'd be nice if it wasn't.
It'd be nice if there were no clean shows. Yeah, I agree. It's like, who does that? What are you talking about?
I hate that part of the world exists.
Just put on a show.
Just be a person. Yeah, why are you so offended at letters, bro? Yeah, words.
The same kind of people that overturn Roe v. Wade are the same people that want clean comedy shows. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But they don't know that they don't want clean comedy shows.
Right.
Like
when people's perception of what clean is can differ greatly.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that are like, you can
for 20 minutes clean-ish, dude.
They're like,
right.
don't you can swear but don't talk about sex. It's like, well, that's not clean necessarily either.
Yeah.
And they're like, you can talk about sex but don't swear. It's like, what are you talking about?
What TV channel is this?
Seriously,
and I'll do it that way. Do you want HBO or do you want USA? What do you want?
Yeah. And that's why I don't watch cable TV shows.
Hey, can we just brand our shows like that now? It's like there's Spike TV, there's HBO, Showtime, or ABC Family, or the CW, or like I need a standard, an FCC regulated standard where I'm like, all right, I can say
come up
shit
with
once.
Comedy Rating Federation.
Yeah, the CRF. Well, that sounds like a African militia, bro.
Right. CRF. But it's also one of those things that you can't moderate that well because you don't know where the show is going to go. You don't know what somebody in the audience is going to say and where a comic is going to go with that, or they think of something in the moment. Like you can't, unless you're doing like a late night show where it's like you're doing this scripted thing, which is also annoying.
Yeah.
Then like there's no way to really.
Nobody really has to do that anymore, and that's not a necessary step anymore. So that's nice.
Yeah. It's helpful still, but
yeah, I think it's odd that like nowadays you can know who the comic you're gonna see is. You can kind of judge for yourself how offensive the show may or may not be, and then people still choose to go to that kind of knowing.
I mean, if you know who they are, but that's the problem with local shows is like nobody knows anybody.
I guess, yeah. And everyone sucks. It hurts. It hurts when I'm like I'm advertising for Thursdays and they're like, "Are the comics good?" And they're like, "There's some funny ones."
It's an open mic. Like, does that not sum it up for you?
I don't think they get it.
Yeah.
I don't
But it's like, have you been to a music open mic?
I haven't.
You didn't go to the Hideaway when it was still...
Well, I'm saying, like, if I was just a normie person, that going to an open mic would not be a thing that I've gone to.
Never, ever. I'd be like, they're trash.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why they're doing open mics.
But that's also why we run the show like a show and not treat it like a mic. Because if you're going to treat your mic like it's just a mic, then it's never going to be better than just a mic.
And neither are you.
Yeah.
People that miss their spots.
Definitely. But if you treat it like a show, now it has the opportunity to hit show level of like people, crowd, show, momentum. Like it has that ability. It has that opportunity.
Yeah, and that's where
why
a
we
good
do
host comes into play.
Exactly.
Keep that momentum going.
Keeps it running.
Yeah. Or resets the room when someone eats dick.
Gen Z fucks, okay?
Oh my God, dude. Don't even get me started.
It's our fault. It is partially our fault as the previous generation in that we brought that, like, do it for yourself, be happy, seek your own happiness mentality. We brought that into the public consciousness, and the people behind us unfortunately took it and fucking ran.
I've disagreed with this mentality since the beginning.
Well, what mentality? What part of it did you disagree with?
The positivity.
Why?
Because not everything is good.
Yeah. That's why toxic positivity is fucking gross.
That's just a fact of life. It's just like not everything is good.
Just everything I say.
Yeah, and it's like you can't just go up there and just expect people to laugh at everything. You know, there's some comics that are like relatively new and they just think that everything they say should get a laugh. And it's like, that's not how it works. I don't know. But like... But then they'll have people, they'll go off stage and somebody will be like, don't worry, that was funny. Or I think that was funny. Or whatever the fuck. I don't even know what they say because I don't subscribe to it. But also people know to not say things to me.
Yeah.
Like I'm dumb shit.
But it sounds like your problem is just with the toxic positivity. It doesn't sound like the positivity is the problem.
No. Like if I get off stage and someone goes, hey, good set. I go, hey, thanks, man. Cool, thanks. I appreciate that. But... like I don't know, the stuff online of just like be the person that you want to attract kind of bullshit is like, shut the fuck up.
You mean the Gandhi shit of be the change you want to see in the world?
Fuck up. Shut up. Your
white privilege is showing, sir.
It's so stupid. But like be the change you want to see in the world. Okay, yeah, but like don't just tell people to be better.
Yeah.
Like be better.
Yeah. That toxic culture though is exactly that. It's more about being sad than it is about being happy.
Right. The only reason those people post those things is because they're depressed and they're upset.
Yeah.
And
which is fine.
And that makes them feel better to post that and get likes.
Yeah, it's like, filling a void.
You're right. Stay strong.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not. I. If that's where it stops, like for that person, if posting those is where it stops, then I have the problem. But I'm not opposed to taking little dopamine hits throughout your life in order to get through the day. And if that's one of them, fine. But like, if you're gonna do that, also do something. Like, don't. It just pisses me off when people are talking about like, oh, I want to be positive, I want to do things, but they don't do anything. It's like, then stop, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And just go do it. If you're not doing it, then shut the fuck up. Be sad by yourself.
Yeah. That's what I do. I'm just sad on my own.
Me and my World of Warcraft characters.
Fucking A, dude.
Click, 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 click.
Find something, to sink your depression into.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's hard sometimes, too, if you're already drowning. How do you find something to sing when you don't have that energy anymore? So I'm empathetic, but I...
Yeah, I mean...
still pisses me off.
But it's like, that's where you find like, that's what you have like a relationship for. That's what that person is for, to like when you're feeling a certain type of way, they can step in and be like, hey, like it's going to be fine. Like,
I disagree.
You've been here before.
I think you have to have that skill.
You haven't been in a positive relationship, so you wouldn't know.
I've been in a very positive relationship with myself. I have that ability. And I think I don't know, because I haven't really... had to rely on someone for more than 3 or 4 years because it was always in my head kind of it felt temporary. I think I had to develop that skill, and I think that's what I value more. I think I don't need another person to pull me out. I know when I'm in a rut.
Yeah.
I know when I need to fix something, and usually I do.
For me, it just accelerates the process.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I'll go from like being depressed to like talking to my girl, and then it just kind of like, all right, like things could be worse.
I think I have a similar experience where like I'm depressed and I'm also talking to a girl and I just feel way better.
Yeah, she has.
She's so nice.
I know.
She's
it's I don't
so
deserve
supportive.
her. I don't deserve her.
I don't deserve her, and we don't even talk. She's on my side of most of these podcasts, and I'm like, I don't remember what I said.
Hitting her up on Discord and shit.
Sliding in those DMs. Hey, yo, that red flag's looking. It's ready. There's a 1. I see you see the 1. It says you read it. It says you read it. Dude, that's my favorite thing. When they first came out on iPhone, the red receipts, I turned them all off. I was like, I don't need you to know. Now I'm like, I want you to know that I'm not responding to you or I'm busy. It just makes my life easier.
There is a thing where it's like, personally, I feel like I have to respond.
With the red receipts on?
Mm-hmm. And I think that's a good thing.
I think most of the people understand. Like most of the people I text, like I'm sure you know, especially with my schedule. If I read it, it's cooking. I'll get back to you there. Yeah. It's there. It's give me a second.
Then every once in a while, it's like I'll send something and it says red. It's like, okay, at least I know they saw it. They got it. Like now it's on them.
Yeah, I did my due diligence.
Yeah, exactly. yeah. So it's like if you miss a detail in there, that's on you for not reading it thoroughly. That's
you also had
not
6 hours to look at it, so why don't you go back and read it? Yeah,
right.
That's fair. Yeah. That's also why I do it too. It's like, look. You don't have to wait now. It's how I'll get back to you. That's why I don't like Androids. They don't get my red receipts, and so they're just like, "Are you?"
You don't even know if they send. Technically, it's just like, hopefully that goes. I don't know. I mean, it will tell you if they fail, but you know what I mean. Like, also, you know how people this used to happen more like 5-6 years ago, where people would be like, "Oh, I never got that text." It's like,
you get every other one.
Really? You didn't get the text?
And then they flip open their razor. No, man, no.
Even then, dude, the cell phone technology is far beyond not getting a text message. It was amazing.
Message. That's why they charged you 5 cents a message. They're like, we're going to send all of them. Trust me.
How amazing that was, dude.
Dude, there were so many months where like my dad would be like, you owe me $68, dude. It's like, that's fair. I'll be back.
When I first started texting, I think it was 10 cents a text. And I wasn't even aware if we had texting as part of our plan. And so I was just texting a girl.
Bitches? Yeah,
a girl, just one.
All right, what was this bitch's name?
I'm not gonna.
Come on.
No, she's the demon.
Oh,
that's what we can put it down as.
She's your Voldemort. That's fine. There was when it was 10 cents a message for me. Her name was Anita. I keep trying to look for her too.
Why?
Because homegirl, she and I had some fire connection, and then she something happened. I don't remember what happened, but anyway, like.
That's not suspicious.
I'm talking.
We had a mad connection, and then she just disappeared. I don't know what happened to her.
I've been looking for her body.
She's in a volcano.
Where I put it. It's like one of those chores that you forgot to do, and you're just I gotta go back to it. Where did I put it? Someone's gonna find it. I'm gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
No, I racked up bills with that girl.
But my point is, when that first happened, I went to my dad like after like the weekend or the week or whatever it was, and I think I had a job at the time. I was working at a grocery store, so I had a little bit of money, and so I went to him and I was like, this should cover. I had like $50. Like, that should cover what
it doesn't.
And then he was like, no, we have texting and plan. I switched it over like a month ago. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, I just didn't want to tell you.
I wanted you to feel bad for it.
Yeah. He does that shit all the time.
I don't need you to learn a lesson, William.
Yeah, basically.
And all it taught you was that, oh, fucking game on, then,
I guess I don't trust my dad anymore.
You get to keep your money, and you don't trust your dad. What a trauma.
What a trade-off, huh?
Fucking texting was a game changer too. Texting and instant messaging, because It took all of the anxiety out of interacting with the hot girl that you liked.
A little bit. Yeah, you had time to think about what you're going to say.
That was fucking hilarious, dude. I was a funny-ass kid.
Through text message.
Yeah. If I had time to premeditate and, like, reread,
yeah,
I didn't know what I was doing, but I was like, no, that sounds bad. This is funnier.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
This is better. This is more what you mean, and she can't misinterpret it this way.
Yeah, I mean, instant messenger would have been before texting for me as far as like that.
Were you on AIM?
No,
MSN?
MSN was the popular one where I was from.
Yeah. Fucking Midwest shit, bro.
I don't know. Well, AOL wasn't that popular.
Were you online gaming too then?
No.
I was going to say because most of my clan had
and
MSN.
I started playing WoW in like 2006, I think. And that was kind of once texting started and...
Yeah. I think I started playing online in like 2002, maybe 2003. Okay. So that's why I had MSN, because that's how we talked to the clan. But I was primarily AIM, me and my friends.
I mean, we were just like people at school. We'd be like, "What's your MSN screen name, dude? Screen name.
What's your AIM?
Yeah,
and then ASL ?
I don't know why we never had AOL. I don't know anybody that had. I'm sure somebody did, but nobody was ever like, "Do you have AIM?" And no, I've never ever. Was AOL a satellite thing?
I don't think so. They were I think they were the first ones to just start pumping free discs out and leaving them in the mall.
My dad would keep those. They would send them in the mail. He'd keep them, and he like hangs them up in his garage as like a decoration.
That's cool.
My dad's fucking weird, man.
That's cool.
He has like old license plates from Michigan that he hangs up.
Dude, we should go to American Picker kind of shit with your dad.
He loves that show.
Does he?
Yeah.
That sounds fun. Would he go on an American Picker adventure? Like, hey, Dad, we're a weekend. We're going to go through these garages, and we're going to find some shit. Does
probably,
he like
but I don't know if he would want to spend money on it.
No.
It's just like...
would he enjoy going through this antique shop near us?
Yeah, probably.
That place is kind of dope, dude.
Antique shops are cool, dude.
Yeah, it feels haunted.
You see shit and you're like, what was this even used for? Yeah. It's just like a spout on a desk. You're like, what the fuck?
Who bought this?
What the hell?
Well, why is it $90?
Yeah.
Is this the only one?
This is the only one ever made. It's only worth $90.
Yeah.
One of a kind. It's $90.
There's a lot of people like selling their fucking kids handmade ashtrays though too. And you're like, all right, stop it. One, because that's rude.
But buy an ashtray at an antique store. That's a great place to get an ashtray.
A good ashtray, cool, yeah, but I don't
thick glass one, you know.
Yeah, I don't need the one that your kid made in 7th grade that says "I love you, Mom." Written with a toothpick.
That's not an antique. Isn't there like a number for antiques? Like it has to be so many years old.
No.
Yeah, it's like,
no way.
Yeah. It's a thing. Yeah.
No way, Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's there's a number where it's like it's not an antique
because then you can't have it in an antique shop.
Yeah.
Then like
that's what I'm saying.
But
they could be like antiquities and bits and bobs or whatever the fuck.
And selling mostly bits and bobs, and the only antiquity there is grandma that works behind a fucking counter.
They're like, she's $700. You can have her. She makes a great casserole.
She swallows.
No teeth.
I mean, it just says a collectible object, such as a piece of furniture or work of art that is a high value because of its considerable age.
So it has to reach a point where the age becomes a factor.
According to farmantiques.net, which means they've been in business since the 90s, that says antiques are items which must be at least 100 years old.
I don't think that's definitely not most antique places because
definitely not.
You don't find shit from 1922.
No, they're like, we sell antiques, and then someone that knows antiques comes in and they're like, never mind, we sell vintage items.
Right. I wonder if an antique is like, it's something that wasn't necessarily it's in the style of something over 100 years old. It's not necessarily 100 years old itself.
I see what you're saying.
I don't know.
That it's like it itself is designed to be like a period piece.
Right.
Like, this is a 1920s nightstand.
I mean, you'll go into like antique stores and they'll have like VHS tapes. It's like fucking like Top Gun. And you're like, what? That's not an antique, dude.
Close.
Tom Cruise is still alive. What are you talking about? It can't be an antique until he's dead.
Handsome too, dude.
Amazing. He doesn't age. It's Scientology, bro.
I think that's what happens when you just do the thing you enjoy.
100%.
When the stress in your life is the gaffer holding the light wrong, I think life is a little better. When you don't have to worry about your tire blowing out on the freeway and your life changing forever, I think life is a little simpler.
Yeah, dude, I get a flat tire. My life, I might have to move back to Michigan.
The next couple days are rocky.
I'm gonna have to go home now.
Yeah, I might be eating water for a week.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, dude. There's been times where I bought a loaf of bread and I'm like, all right, this has to last 2 weeks, dude. I'm making single slice sandwiches and
cutting them in
one
half.
piece of toast. Yeah. I make a grilled cheese and I just fold it in half. It's a grilled taco at that point.
Whatever. No, it'd be a tortilla, but then that just becomes a quesadilla.
Huh.
Right?
Huh.
Dude, this is what I've always said about other cultures. I love other cultures because we all do the same shit. We just do it in different ways. And it's fun to see oh, you guys do it that way.
Mexicans just did it without yeast.
Yeah. And it's just oh, you just did it that way. Like, that's cool. It's the same thing that we do.
Yeah. Oh, we had the same idea. Cheese? Yeah.
And they're like, no, we do it better. And it's like, I mean, okay. Like, it's the same thing, but whatever. Like, okay. There's no need to split hairs about it. They're both good. How about that?
What is like American food though? You know, we don't have
just the culmination of other foods.
Yeah, because like people would say like a burger is an American food, but it's not. The first burger was Roman.
Where'd it come from?
Rome.
Rome?
Yeah, it was a street food, and they had because they weren't like letting the yeast rise, so they had bread. It was like pitas. They were like flatbreads, and you would still. It was like they would have
panini.
Yeah, they would have build your own sandwich stations. They would just fire it up for you, and like that's your thing. That's a burger.
It's handheld. You don't need any utensils.
Absolutely.
Fucking genius, dude.
Yeah, and then now America's like, I like a good old American burger. Like, well, what you mean is you like your meat wrapped in some more meat, smothered in cheese, covered in mushrooms, wrapped in some more meat.
Talking about a stuffed burger?
That sounds amazing, right?
Fuck,
right?
dude.
Like,
do you remember when they were selling those things that you could you would buy and you would make the hamburger, you'd put the hamburger in them, and then you could put toppings inside it, and then you put them together.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
I used to just do that with my burgers.
Yeah, but they made a thing where you could do it.
Why, they made you spend $12 extra when you could just make the fucking thing and shove it and smash it and put it? Oh, God.
My mom got me one.
Did you use it?
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
You can just that's how I make meatballs and shit, too.
My problem was I would stuff too much shit in it, and it wouldn't cook around it. It would just fall out. I'm like, fuck, I guess I'm just having goulash.
I made myself a bowl.
Yeah,
Great.
It's just lasagna now.
Oh, I'm so hungry now.
Are you?
I'm fucking starving, dude. So starving. Let's run through some clips.
All right, this is a diss track, dude. I wish it was toward us. How I wish that there was a diss track for us, dude.
Please make it. If you want to come on this podcast and diss us, I'm totally fine with that too. I'll set up for it.
In fact, we'll probably agree with most of what you say. So this was sent to us by Eben, one of our fantastic Patreon subscribers.
Patreon.com/thebuddies.
And this shit.
First off, killer knife necklace, but fix your thing. Like your thingy's in the front. Your thingy's in the front.
Oh yeah, good point.
You see yourself, and you're letting your thingy be in the front.
There is just nothing intimidating about this. You know?
She intimidates metal detectors.
I think her friend in the back has fake tattoos for this video specifically.
Okay, let's see. let's see what kind of fire this goes out here.
Why would you wear blue hair and a green hat?
Because she's a cartoon character.
What is the fashion of fucking Gen Z, dude?
Recess.
It doesn't exist.
Recess the show.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're gonna love this, dude. It's just so funny.
This is for you, bitch.
Fuck you.
That might be your boyfriend, but he's my sneaky link. You may call him baby, but I call him stink. And your coochie's nasty, my coochie's pink. I don't care what you're thinking, cause I don't care what you think. And if you come at me, then I'm gonna be mad. And if you come at me, then I'm gonna beat your ass. And if you do that again, bitch, I'll come over, cause I know where you live, and you're a little rover. Literally, fuck you, bitch. He's mine. He's mine, okay?
That last face? get a bridge. We get a bridge.
She has range.
I can sing too.
Well,
That's
maybe
debatable.
Maybe let other people decide that.
I mean, dude, our friend in the background makes me more angry than her.
Yeah, that was my takeaway. I'm not mad at this girl. She's emotional, and look, at least she didn't rhyme shit with shit, okay?
It's true.
At least she tried. She also understood basic hip hop, like, look, if I'm gonna get 3/4 of the way through this beat, I gotta switch up my flow. And she did. Halfway. She tried to go into a little speed bit. Good for you, girl. She gets it. She gets hip hop. Her homegirl, by the way, just wants to eat her pussy. She needs to stop.
100%.
Go away.
Yeah.
You're ruining this for this girl. She's MGK right now. And
The problem I have with this is they're probably like 14 years old and they're talking about coochie stinking and fucking. It's just like,
I wish I could talk about stinky coochie at 14. I
look,
didn't
there's
know.
bullet holes in the background. Do you think they
know.
made that on purpose, or or is that just like part of her shitty apartment? I have to say, memorize your lyrics though.
Yeah,
You can see her looking down
and
at them.
If you're gonna look down, just look down at them. That's fine. Like, commit. Don't pretend you know them.
Yeah.
You know, I've watched plenty of ciphers with people reading their shit, but you know what? Good on the girl in black. I'm sorry I was hating on. Fix your necklace first of all, because that's distracting. But get rid of your friend who just wants to be a part of it. Don't like. She's not contributing. She's
But,
taking away from this.
Dude,
content.
every good rapper has a good hype man too.
And she's terrible at that.
That's fair. It's like reaching around her.
You know what? Now that I've accepted this girl into my hip hop swag, fix your necklace. I'm gonna pay
wanna watch
attention.
it
Yeah, I
again?
do. I
All
do
right.
want to watch it again because I need to pay more. I was trying to focus on the character that I needed to focus on, not this goddamn gremlin in the back.
But it's like you're clearly not a hip hop person.
No.
So it's like, why don't you do it in the style that is your thing?
Because he is my man doesn't sound
Would
as
be
cool.
way cooler. It'd be more respectable. Now you're just culturally appropriating.
She couldn't find heavy metal beats to freestyle over. That's why. That was the problem.
That's fair.
This is for you, bitch.
No rhythm in the back over here.
That
She was
might
broke
be
right
your
there, too.
boyfriend, but he's my sneaky link. You may call him baby, but
Fake
I
tattoos?
call
I
him
don't know.
stink.
No, they might
And
be
your
real.
coochie's nasty, my coochie's pink. I don't
doing?
care what
She's
you're
jazz
thinking,
hands in
cause
here?
I don't care what you think. And if you
Bouncing her
come at
titties?
me, then I'm gonna be mad. And if you come at me, then I'm gonna beat your ass.
If you come at me, I'm gonna be mad. She like fucking like couldn't get it out.
I want to write it down and do it again for her.
Ooh.
Come at me, then I'm gonna be mad. And if you come at me, then I'm gonna beat your ass. And if you do that again, bitch, I'll come over, cause I know where you live, and you're a little rover.
I like that she's
What's
like,
a rover?
if you come at me, I'm gonna be really mad. I'm gonna be really so mad. Angela, if you come at me, I'm gonna be so upset.
Madder than I am right now.
And if you come at me, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she knows what her over is. I think she already wrote the word down, and I was like, nothing else rhymes with this.
Yeah.
You know, like when you put a comma and you're like, great, now I got to think of one more thing before I finish this sentence.
Oh, dude, or like when you're like in an interview or something and you're like answering a question and then you kind of like you end a sentence with and you're like, fuck, I didn't really have anything else to go off of.
And, how are you?
And yeah, I think that's it. I think that answers the question.
No, I always Han Solo it. I always go, how are you? It's fucking.
She thinks
Literally
she
fuck
killed
you,
it.
bitch.
Literally.
He's mine.
Literally, fuck you.
Here's my theory now, though. I think this girl in the beanie is probably friends with the girl that she's making the video about.
Ooh, now we're getting
That's why she's like, I'm
saucy.
not gonna write anything, but I'll be your hype man in the back, and then she's gonna go to like Angela and be like, "Isn't this fucking stupid?"
I just
Look
wanted to
at
be
this
there firsthand.
fucking whore.
Seriously, like, there's nothing really here that she's on top of this other girl, right? She's like saying like, that's your boyfriend, and like
He's my
he's cheating
sneaky
on
link.
you with me, and it's like, oh, so you're a hoe.
My coochie
Like,
is pink.
Yeah,
That
so it's
sounds
like, oh,
racist, by the way.
You don't get laid. That's It can't be beat up. Anyway.
Find another man, bro.
Kids, you know.
Also, though, I want someone to make a video about this. Like for me, I want somebody to be this hung up over me. Come on, that might feel nice. Who are you, guy? Blake? He looks like. I bet a Blake would fuck this girl.
Blake would fuck anyone.
Yeah, that's my Blake. Blake is about to fuck Green Beanie.
No, Blake has already fucked Green Beanie. So? Yeah, and he's 21 years old. And they're 15.
Yeah, she should have dropped that name. That's what she should have done.
Right.
Is there a part 2?
No, not yet, at least.
He's mine, okay?
And she tried to hit stop, and it didn't stop, and she was like, oh, it's still going.
Yeah, I can sing too.
I can sing too. I can sing. If he come at me, I'm gonna be mad. If he come at me,
if he comes at me, I'm gonna finish my hot pocket and I'm gonna beat your ass.
As long as my tongue isn't burnt from my hot pocket,
it will be.
Then I'm gonna beat your ass. Also, you can't sing.
No,
somebody needs to tell her.
You can't. You should have cut that video where you meant to cut it.
100%.
Because she has an iPhone 5, it didn't cut, and she was like, "Oh."
Also, people need to cut out the part where they're reaching to hit the stop button. Like, this is the most obvious thing. Production, you know?
They don't see it that way.
I think I'm a better singer than her.
I think we're gonna wrap that, and that's gonna be our new intro song for season 5.
Find a new. All right, I'm down. We need to find a new beat to go under it, though.
Save this though, so we can get the lyrics.
Okay. Keep it in the
girl.
It's in the notes still. So
Kylie, someone named her Kylie. So that video's not about a Kylie.
No,
that video's about a Heather.
Amanda.
Oh yeah. Amanda versus Trixie. That girl's name is Trixie.
For sure.
Her name's Christine, but she goes by Trixie.
That's her middle name, Trixie.
Yeah. Christine Trix.
And she's like, I don't like the name my parents gave me, so I go by my middle name. And you're like, that your parents also gave you that name. So
I chose it.
I was named after a video game character.
As a Scorpio, I chose it.
Fucking stupid.
She's probably a Leo. She gives me Leo vibes.
I don't know how you figure, but
this is great.
It's fair.
Well, if you were on pattern, bro, you would get it.
Oh, I see fire. This is not going to end well.
Let's get some volume on this. I'm pretty sure I chose the one. There's one with music and one with volume. So
okay. This is making me nervous. Can you describe exactly what's going on?
What it looks like
I see a brass pipe.
Yeah, it looks like somebody put a big-ass candle on the end of a big-ass curtain rod.
Oh. Okay. I'm not sure what... Okay. All right.
Or they're making s'mores. I don't know.
Is it marshmallows?
I really don't know what's on fire, but I'm going to tell you that the fire is the supporting character. It almost doesn't matter.
Okay, interesting. All right, here we go. Oh! Oh! Not on your face? Why wouldn't you have water nearby?
Holy shit! Is that really bad? I'm serious. Is it really bad? Oh my god, dude, you got 30 degree burns. Fuck.
Oh!
Yeah, you don't spit fire, kids. The whole thing ignites.
Oh my god.
You know my favorite part about that is his friend didn't even try to help. He was like,
stop, drop, and roll.
Hey man, put yourself out.
Honestly, I was gonna be upset at the camera angles because it's like you're not helping, so it's like fucking be videoing.
I wonder what he spit.
Probably like fucking gasoline.
Oh no, it would have exploded in his face if that's what he did. It was probably just some like vodka or something, something flammable like a liquid. That looks like an explosion though. Nah, you wouldn't put gasoline in your mouth. You fuck your day up.
I don't know. There was a dirt bike right there.
Maybe it's
the
solvent.
Gasoline in your mouth is gonna fuck your day up, dude. I think the fire in your face.
You're right. That's napalm, though. Fuck.
Is what takes you here, fucking.
No. We'll just use this sock.
Oh, no roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
That's my favorite part. Stop, drop, and roll on your face. You can't put your face out like that, dude. You need a towel, a wet towel.
Yeah, no, or no, you need to
smother them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wait, does a wet towel not work that way?
I don't know what it would do with the. It might steam your face.
Well, I mean,
you just want to put the fire out. You don't want to burn. You don't want to like
stand still and let me beat you with this towel. Yeah. Essentially,
you ever watch someone throw water on a oil flame?
No.
Oh, it's scary, dude.
Really?
Yeah, that's
I know
you're
not supposed to do that. I know that's why we have fire extinguishers, and even those you have to make sure it's the right kind.
Yeah.
For an oil fire, which
a lot of people don't. They just buy it.
Who knows? This is it's one of those things where it's like we're legally obligated to have one, but we're assuming we're not going to have to use it.
Poor kid.
Is it?
Nope.
I don't feel bad at all.
Kid didn't even get off his bike to help him.
No, hurry.
No, hurry.
He's probably like, I can't drop my bike. This is thousands of dollars.
I don't have a kickstand.
Yeah. I haven't put that part on yet with my stepdad.
What's the dumbest thing you did as a kid?
Dude, nothing near this. Not even close, dude.
This is borderline R word kind of shit. Bro.
Yeah, I mean,
or just middle of the country, nothing else to do.
You have a dirt bike. Go ride the dirt bike.
Maybe that was the last of the guess. You're like, I don't have enough to start it, but put it in your mouth. Let's see if we can spit fire.
I think the problem was he had too much.
No, he was too close.
Oh, is that what it is?
For sure.
Should we look up the essentials of fire breathing?
Later. Yeah. As once comedy doesn't work out.
Yeah. But I don't think this is the Midwest, dude. These are decorative rocks. That only happens in the Southwest. Trust me, this is not
an
a thing.
expertise.
Yeah.
I don't like that he didn't show us what it looked like immediately after, bro.
I know. I was waiting for it.
What is this fucking Blair Witch Cloverfield bullshit?
Oh my god, dude, you got 30 burns. Fuck.
Imagine going to your parents and explaining this to them. Also, look at his face. He fucking deserves it. He looks like a fucking douchebag. Look at this hair, dude. With that flow, hey, man, cut it now. You're the biggest douchebag on the internet. Cut it. You need to cut it.
He looks like a Carter.
He does. He looks like a trans male, if we're being honest. Because look at these eyelashes, dude.
They look great. Yeah, how did you not burn those off,
After being
bro?
singed, they're that good.
Bro, I burnt my eyelashes off trying to spark a bowl.
Yeah,
how did you spit fire? You still have eyebrows and eyelashes? Man. Shit. I call bullshit. Maybe this isn't the kid. Maybe it's a different kid.
I don't think so. Let's go back to the beginning.
Go.
Maybe we can get a slight... Nope, that's definitely him.
That's
Look
his
at that
face.
stupid
That's Carter.
fucking hair. His name is Carter? Yeah,
that's
100%.
Carter.
Oh, Carter. You have a nice chin.
But it's not Aaron Carter. It's Carter Aaron Banks. That's what his name is.
But he goes by Aaron Carter.
Yeah.
He's a douchebag.
A lot of I Love Boobies wristbands that we were pointing out right now.
I was wondering. I was trying to think of what it could be.
They're the same
Did
one.
you go to
just
a
in
rave,
different
dude?
colors. Oh yeah, kids like to do that, huh? Just keep it on for the week.
Yeah, but this isn't one of those though. Like that's not like an entry.
They look like those silicone bands, right?
Sort of. It looks like it has a clasp though. I don't know. It's very confusing. Oh no, you're right. It's just words.
Pause. What is it? We could read it. Firestone.
I think it says freedom. Yeah, dude. These are Trumpers. These are kids of Trumpers, and they deserve everything that happens to them. This red one is probably a "Make America Great Again" a wristband. I can almost guarantee it. This and then the black one is probably like for cops and shit.
So he's definitely Carter. It's definitely
Carter. This is probably an American, the blue line American flag. We just can't see it. Yeah, fuck these kids.
Dude, he hips into that ground hard, dude.
And the fire. It just falls on more
all
fire.
Injuries right there.
They're like, well, you have a dislocated hip, but we're going to worry about these face burns first. So funny, dude. Yeah, I'm okay with this in your yellow house. Hey, where are your parents? Tell them to paint your
Trump
house.
Rally, bro.
Yeah.
This is probably January 5th.
They're like, we're flying out. We're going to be gone a couple of days. Okay? Everything's going to be fine. We'll be
Dad,
back.
you always take your stupid, ugly squirrel hat. Good for you.
Holy shit. Not really bad. Is it really bad?
Just the way he says, "Is it really bad?"
Are you bad?
He's definitely from California.
bad?
This is California for sure.
Is it really bad though?
This is like Lake Elsinore, California. I've never been there. This is what I assume
Menifee.
goes
Oh
on.
my god, dude, you got 30 burns. Fuck.
Now I'm happy about it. Yeah, good for you.
I wasn't unhappy
deserve
about
it.
it. I was like, look, if you're gonna do that, that's on you, sir.
You deserve it. That's everything. That is everything that you deserve.
And more.
And we're making so many assumptions about him, but whatever.
What
dude.
if he's the nicest kid ever?
Unlikely. Because if that was the case, he'd have the wherewithal to not do shit like that.
Fair.
Yeah.
We
I
don't-
can't. You got me racked on this like dumbest thing I did as a kid, and I can't really.
I wasn't really that
I don't
kid.
know,
I
like we
wasn't.
went sledding and shit. Like,
Yeah, I
well,
was
we didn't.
doing other things.
Yeah, we didn't have to like resort to shit
Didn't
like
have
this.
downtime like this. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like anytime someone was like, "We're gonna go fucking put instant potatoes in a mailbox," some of my friends would do that, and I was like, "I'm good."
What a waste of food.
Yeah, I'm not. Like we could eat those potatoes,
We
bro.
don't have to go anywhere. Just bring them over. You
Yeah.
never bring food over.
You can put the whole box in my mailbox. How about that? I'll just
Yeah.
fucking eat them.
And the milk too while you're there, because I
Yeah.
don't have milk.
But I was always like, no, I'm not going to do that. That's federal property. We're going to get in trouble. Like, I'm not that stupid.
Yeah. I was like, someone's gonna find out.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna know. Someone's gonna see us.
Yeah.
I live right next door. They know who I am.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't
it's
have a
like-
car. I'm not going into a different city. I'm going in my neighborhood.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Let me see. There's a specific one I wanted to bring up.
I don't know. I really was busy though. Like if I wasn't, I was fat, but I played sports in like from 6th to 8th grade. I was playing sports, and that's peak. Like let me get into some shit age.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that was the case for me too. I was always doing shit after school. So. All right. This was sent to us by Carlos Patino, who joined us on last episode.
Oh, I don't like the smile this fucking Joker kid has on his
Again.
goddamn dude.
California.
When you're that age, you have a backwards hat and that smile, you've already gotten into some shit.
I also love that it's like stamped, it's watermarked.
Hashtag something family.
The Happy Family.
Oh no.
Hold on. Are you ready,
I feel
dude?
like I'm gonna watch a kid die. but all right.
So these kids are sitting out on their porch. One kid is sitting on like a stool.
This looks like. I'll be honest. It looks like they're in Riverside.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is California, dude. These are dumb kids being raised in California because their parents have to work 3 jobs to pay mortgage or rent. Nobody has a mortgage, or anybody that does have a mortgage isn't paying that much. So there's one kid sitting. He has a baseball on top of his head, and there's a kid standing next to him with a baseball bat on his shoulder, and I mean that just spells disaster. It's like, what do you you think you're William Tell? Is that who that is? Shot the arrows off the dude's head. Did I get that right?
I don't know.
I think that's
It
right.
might be William Henderson.
Nope.
There's
not an archer.
There's one angle that can really make this video bad. That if he swings from. There's another angle that like it's still bad, but it's not as gruesome. And then there's another angle that I'm pretty sure is premeditated murder. So this is all bad.
There's just no way.
This is all bad.
And there's no way he has the
there's
hand-eye
no-
coordination to pull this off.
I don't think there's
so.
many people that have the hand-eye coordination to confidently crack a apple off a kid's head, because it's mostly the kid's problems. Like I don't trust him to stay still.
Yeah, this is like when you see someone put like at a driving range, put like the tee in their ass and have someone.
Yeah.
It's like, where do you, first of all, you clearly don't understand how a golf club works, because every golf club hits the ground when they hit the ball. That's just how it works. So you're stupid.
And also, you think you're not going to clench your cheeks when you know your boy's about to swing?
Right.
You're going to move that.
Right. Yeah, it's so stupid. And this, if you're a baseball player, you're either you're going to swing kind of at an upward angle, which you're going to catch the back of the head, or you're swinging at a downward angle and it's going to send the ball right into the fucking into the top of you. It's just it's not a smart thing to do. Now, if there was a tee on top of the head and the kid was like playing, like that's different.
No, the
Like,
kid is the T.
the kid is the T.
His name is Thomas, bro.
Yeah, Thomas the T.
Yeah.
T. Thomas.
His brother's name is probably Peter.
Tom, it's tea time. All right, here we go.
Oh, dude. Oh, it hurts my neck.
I know.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh,
How do you hit this? Hit it like you're chopping wood.
Dude, it's like, what? Where are your parents? Again, where are the parents? It's like these kids are not even close to being old enough to be alone, let alone having a filming device and being alone.
But also, it's perfectly centered. Like the frame is there. Like, so I don't think they're alone. I think like their babysitter set up the camera and they're like, "All right, you guys be good."
Do you think they were like? Do you think these two concocted the idea?
No. I think the kid in the hat concocted the idea.
He's like, I'm going to hit the baseball off the top of your head.
He was like, let's go play baseball. He was like, okay, grab the ball. Okay. Put it on your head.
Sit here. Put it on your head.
We'll make a video. It'll be fun.
Is it an apple? I guess it is. Yeah, it is an apple. So
Look at this dumb kid on like the smile on his face. He's already been hit in the head before.
They think that like this is a great idea. Like there's no way this can go wrong. But the thing about the apple is like, oh, so you've heard the story of like William Tell. It must be William Tell. It has to be. Can I look it up real quick?
It's probably William Randolph Hearst.
No.
John Wilkes Booth. Bill Smith.
Off his son's head, right?
William Smith.
Shooting an apple off of a child's head, also known as the apple shot, is a feat of marksmanship with a bow that occurs as a motif in a number of legends in Germanic folklore. So it's not really real. Oh yeah, best known as William Tell's feat. Okay, I'm not crazy.
I think I could confidently hit an apple with a bow and arrow from 20 feet away.
An apple?
Yeah.
With a bow and arrow?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, nowadays, yeah, for sure.
Fair.
But like back then when they
you're
just
making
had
it from the fucking birch wood in the backyard.
Dude, there's
couple
no
of
sight,
ropes.
where you're like set it to 20 feet.
No, I don't shoot like that. I have a regular recurve.
You don't have the bar things?
No, I have a regular recurve. That's
Good
how
for
you
you.
should shoot.
Wait, with yours or with
a recurve.
Oh. Sure.
Recurve and no sight. Well, you need the sight if you want like precision. If you're trying to fucking shaft an arrow. If you're in the Olympics.
Yeah. If you're doing target shooting.
But like it feels disingenuous. If like you're shooting an arrow, you're purposely making it difficult for yourself. Why are you making it easier to make it difficult for yourself?
I guess I don't.
I'm just a purist.
Just want accuracy. But again, they've heard the story, so like they have someone that's told them the story of William Tell, or they've heard it somewhere. Maybe they saw Robin Hood, the cartoon with the foxes and shit. Remember that? I don't know if that's in it or not. Seems like something that would be. Okay.
Fuck, dude.
It's the sound. It's so solid.
The kid doesn't even hit the apple. It only moves because it jostles his fucking dome.
Also, the family dog is over here. What are you doing, man? Stop him from getting hurt. You're supposed to be protecting him.
Cannot. Oh, man. That kid screamed out of his asshole after that.
Dude. They just had to cut it before he started bleeding from his ears and eyes, Just started hemorrhaging in his head. Yeah. Like, that dude, he has to have a broken skull. Like,
Something.
He might be dead. I don't know if we can show this. Dude, he didn't even,
Thankfully,
take
though,
a breath.
The kid, he can't put as much force into that bat. And he does go straight down.
Doesn't have to.
But
doesn't have to.
Kids are malleable.
Sure.
One more.
Dude, I can't help but laugh. It's so funny. It's so funny.
This is those two kids we just saw.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
for sure. This is the fucking guy that got his face lit on fire.
Yeah, and that's the cameraman.
And now he's getting revenge on him. That's when he's laughing at him, being like, "Stop, drop, and roll on your fucking head, you idiot."
Yeah, I bet if he turned the camera around, he's got a fucking dent in his skull.
He just has like stapled scars across his face.
Yeah, if his face doesn't even work, he blinks one eye at a time like Justin Bieber.
I mean, their cinematography has gotten worse over the years. So all this is adding up. It's all adding up. Okay, one time for posterity. Dude, I hate these parents. They're letting their kids out alone in an area where there's a covered pool. One of these kids falls in, they're dead. You know?
These kids have like 9 lives. They probably got 4 left, dude.
I hate this. Might be Florida though. The way I'm looking at it, like a flagpole out beyond your
maybe,
patio.
But it also looks like a lot of smog out there, dude. Could just be the camera exposure.
Yeah, a lot of hills.
But
are those clouds or hills? I think they're clouds. Look at this. Look at he's focused. He didn't even think. He didn't even go, okay, and like line it up, you know? And like
aim small, miss small, bro.
I want that to be my text tone from now on. Dunk. Oh man, aluminum beds are no joke. That's a heavy aluminum. That's like an old school one too. It's not like one of the new ones where it's like in 2 pieces, you know, they're like a connection. Not that one. That is a solid 40-inch by 30.
That hurts my head, dude. That hurts my head to think about.
This is so good. Should we do some plugs before we continue?
Yeah, as long as you do yours first, bro.
Okay.
It's like, where are you gonna be?
Well, I mean, every Tuesday at Brooks Bar, every Thursday at the W at Worthington's. On July 18th, I'll be in Apple Valley for a fun show with headliner Dave Stone, and then August 23rd, I'll be in Murrieta at the Shamrock with headliner Nick Guerra and Christopher Keith Tyler hosting. Come out to our open mics. They're generally speaking a good time. Yeah, I think that's it. Patreon. Follow me on Instagram at Willie_D20.
I am going to be in Banning on July 29th with Juan Cias. I don't know if there's tickets. I don't know if that's a private event. He was like, yo, can you do it? And I'm in, so I'll be there. I'll also be with Mr. Christopher Keith Tyler on August 30th at the Shamrocks. So come by, come hang out, y'all. I'll put all the info on my Instagram at the George F. That's where I'll be again. But Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, you know where I'm at. Inland Empire. We out here. We being funny. We doing shit. That's me. Go to at the George F on Instagram on everything. Follow us at the Buddy System Co on everything. Patreon.com/the Buddy System Co. Yeah, that's me. Sickness. Do I have a? Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Wrong one.
Never mind.
I think this is one of yours because I don't think I've ever seen this.
This is dope.
Is it?
I didn't want to be a bully only on this. I put a lot of bully links in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, we need some wholesome content. Sound. I think this one has sound.
Okay. So we got a mega ramp at what looks like just a state fair. I mean, this is not like X Games or anything.
Nope. There isn't even an ambulance nearby.
Not that we can see.
I don't see a single paramedic.
No EMTs around. Nobody knows how to use a defibrillator.
Maybe I was wrong. Dude, he fucking cleans it out.
Right?
Look at this.
Dude, how do you stay in it? It's
What?
So he customized this
lazy
boy specifically for this event.
Yeah. Just fucking. He was like, "Oh, you can do a backflip on a motorcycle? Watch me do it on my fucking couch."
Dude, look at all these people in the stands though. They love the
that
shit,
would be for
bro.
that. Dude, you tell me that someone's gonna backflip his couch? I'm in.
I'm not mad at it.
I'll buy a hot dog. Be like, the backflip couch is in 20 minutes. We better go.
We gotta find our seats.
We better fucking go.
Boom.
Where's a GoPro? Which means there's other angles of this.
Ooh, good point.
Somebody give me it. That's so crazy. This little Barca lounger with suspension over here.
This is amazing. Dude, how do you practice this? You know?
I don't know.
Does he go to Travis Pastrana's house with the fucking foam pit and like goes? They like tow him behind a dirt bike and pull him over it. Like, what's the fucking?
It's got to be battery operated too.
You think?
Yeah.
How? Why?
Where are you gonna fit an engine in there, dude? And then you're just gonna drop that engine out? Like,
you think there's an engine in there?
yeah, you gotta be able to pick
no,
it.
no,
You think this is just raw wheel on?
That's pure gravity.
Think
dude.
so?
Yeah, absolutely. You're not putting an engine in that. That's absurd. How do you control? No way.
I feel like you would need an extra kick, just a boof.
I see what you're saying, because he does maintain speed pretty good through that. But I just think that's just well lubricated joints.
He's like, we're putting the real ABEX on this bitch. We're getting some Spitfire wheels.
That's
dude.
just some good ball bearings. Yeah, all that is.
Put this bitch on some Tensor trucks to get a World Industries deck on this bitch.
I wonder if he has grip tape on it for his butthole. Like, how does he stay on it? Do you think he has a seatbelt?
There's got to be grips. There's got to be like a thing.
He probably
inside.
has handles down here.
Yeah, or he's literally gripping a seat.
Which I would respect him. But like there, if he wasn't strapped in, I feel like he would have bounced forward, you know?
What also sucked is if he was strapped in and he did crash.
Yeah.
Now you're just stuck there.
Hey, that's what I think about snowboards too. You crash and you're just locked in. It's like, oh, that's a good way to break your leg instantly.
Does that happen a lot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm never going snowboarding.
That's why skiing is safer, because when you fall, they just come off. They're designed to do that. Whew, okay, let's see. What else have we got? I think this is one of mine.
Okay.
Okay. So we got a dude holding his son like at his chest, and the kid is holding what looks like a basketball or some kind of ball, balloon maybe, I don't know. And then he puts him down, he's running.
Crazy bitch. Dude, crazy as a bitch.
It's so funny because that means homie was like using his kid as like a defense, like don't stay back. Stay back.
You ain't gonna hit a kid. You ain't gonna hit a kid. And you know that kid was like, you ain't gonna hit me.
I wonder
if that kid's in his underwear, bro.
If they planned this shit.
Yeah, I want to know the context.
If he has a trigger word where he's like, when I say this, fucking throw the ball at him.
1, 2, 3, bananas.
Beat the ass.
Oh, yeah, it's about get the ass
Look at that kid, dude.
Yeah, that kid's got wheels on him now.
I love, it's so funny. He throws him out instead of like carrying him and running with him. He's like, you're on your own, dude. Let's go.
I told you, I'll put you down. We break.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the kid has no shoes on.
Get the ass out of here.
This is some longest yard bullshit.
Yeah.
Nelly out here running out his shoes.
Can you tell?
This kid is in his underwear. That means this boy either just picked up his brother from this house or was like, yo, we about to go do something right now. Come on.
Yeah.
So let me get my shoe. Fuck your shoes.
And you heard that. What you talking about? Like they were in a scuffle before that.
Not if they knocked on the door and they were like, hey, yo, my brother said you was talking shit. What do you mean talking? Oh, you fucking.
Dude, crazy as a bitch.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Okay, go.
Now, in the event that this wasn't planned and that kid threw that on his own accord, this guy has great reflexes to be like, we gotta go.
Way to know your squad, bro. Like, you got this.
He knows his party. He knows their strengths and weaknesses. He's like, I'm the tank. You're the fucking DPS.
You're the sniper, bro.
Yeah.
You're the sniper. You got your shot off. Take off. Take off. I got you.
I'll hold him back. Save yourself.
Man, what if this is a Pinky in the Brain thing where like it was the kid's idea? It was like, hey, look, Shroud. Big old Marcus down the street been talking shit about me. You want to come out?
Man, I don't want to go, man. I don't want to deal with this shit. This is your shit, man.
Carry me. Carry me.
I don't want to. I'm gonna tell Mama if you if you don't.
I'm gonna grab my heater real quick. Grabs his basketball. I got the rock. Let's go.
He's so fast.
Damn, dude.
But like, you know, when you're scared and running and you're going at the speed of lightning.
I
like,
laugh though. I can't. I get nervous and I laugh. I can't help it. And then I fall because I'm laughing so fucking hard.
Yeah.
If I just threw a ball at some grown man's face, I'm laughing as hard as I've ever laughed in my life. I don't make it to that sign. I fall down those stairs. He beats the shit out of me.
Bro.
This kid's in his Calvin Klein boxer briefs, bro.
Crazy as a bitch.
You're in boxer briefs as a 6-year-old. You're a hard ass kid. Good for you.
Oh God, it's so good. That's
how you
so
pass the
funny.
rock, though. Then you just be
Hey,
ready.
the
Be
kid
ready,
has a
bro.
mean chest pass.
Be ready.
Yeah, you gotta have your hands up, man. Always be
You
ready.
saw him with
for
the
it.
ball. You made eye contact. Like, that's the first 2 steps.
He was just going for like a give and go at that point. You know?
Are we not playing? I'm sorry. I misjudged this situation. I thought you were ready.
Okay, back to stupid white kids.
Les Fail Army. This kid's cool.
I really wanted Burger King. And I wanted Burger King. Son of a...
Also, do we have to censor bitch? Like, come on.
Really wanted Burger King.
Dude, imagine you're just like you just got through a divorce with your wife and you're like, fuck, I gotta take all my shit, I gotta pay for the storage space, I'm gonna do it in the middle of the night because it's fucking hot, because it's probably Southern California.
No, he just got there. His truck's still loaded.
Yeah.
He's about to open it. He's just fucking pissed. Just
He,
like
just
nothing's
finished
going
crying.
right. Yeah.
Like he was like, he had to go slow through the storage space because he's wiping the tears away. He's all blurry.
There's a gun in his fucking passenger seat. He's like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through the end of the day. I bet the rest of this video is boom, blows his own brains out right there.
Yeah, they cut that part out.
And I wanted Burger King.
And some kid that wanted Burger King, he probably heard that.
To be
too.
fair, I saw a commercial of Burger King the other day. I was like, yo, when did Burger King look so fire, dude?
Burger King's great.
Yo, they got
Burger King is
They
awesome.
had some chicken tenders. Like, that looks like it smashes every time.
Yeah, Burger King is good, dude. They do a 2 for $6 thing where you can get like 2 of their chicken sandwiches, like the long ones, you know, for $6.
I might go to Burger King
Fucking
after the gym.
deal, dude. Except it's 102 degrees out right now.
In the evening, then maybe it's for dinner.
It's 4 o'clock right now. Dude, I went to bed at midnight last night. It was 75 degrees. I'm like, do we live in the first layer of hell? Of 9? Because that's what it seems like. I gotta say, dude, this kid has an arm.
Yeah.
Not mad at the throw.
But a waste of water, dude.
I really wanted Burger King.
Wait, what does this tattoo
I
say?
was just gonna. I was just
I
gonna.
wanted Burger King. Son of a...
And you know the guy heard that.
Yeah, for sure.
Son of a bitch! Or he just got out of his car just before that happened, and this came.
What if he's not out of his car and it made it through the window? Just hit him in
through
the
the
dick.
sunroof?
Yeah, just We assume he's out of the car.
Yeah.
We don't know this kid didn't have the best luck in the world. All he wanted was Burger King, and the world's like, you know what? You deserve something.
The other dude probably like was in a car, had the sunroof down because it was hot. Obviously, this kid doesn't have a shirt on, and he's like, he's just brought this chick that his wife is divorcing him over,
Oh.
and he's like, I know where we can go. And they like just parked, and he like pulled his pants down for her to start sucking his dick. And his bottle comes through the sunroof. Bam!
As she puts her mouth over his dick and then she bites it off.
He's going, ah!
Call the paramedics! Call the paramedics!
Tell him the code to the gate.
I need someone to put my backflip Barca lounger. Oh, come on. God damn it.
I really,
Oh, our camera just died.
really wanted Burger King.
And he really wanted.
This one says gnarly. and it's 2 apples. That might be like a skateboarding thing.
How you like dem apples?
Yeah.
And then that's what's the other one? Is fucking gang tattoo?
Maybe. I don't know.
We're part of the Blue Dragons.
It's like an eel. A fish.
This is my gamer tag.
It's my blue carp. Blue carp would kind of be a cool gamer tag.
When he's fully dressed, I bet he's handsome as fuck.
He's not ugly.
This guy's got some good features.
Yeah, no,
he's got nice glasses on.
Gay little earrings that you have.
Yeah, they're sexy, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had his slim.
Nar, bro.
Yeah, dude. The look on his face.
Son of a... I really, really wanted Burger King. And I want...
Oh, that's great. Do we want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Well, we just did our dates, so no need to
do them at the end.
go over. We should
Always just do that. We should wait for the camera to die and then be like, all right, so catch me.
Yeah, it's not like anybody is fucking watching anyway.
It's not like
listening.
they don't know where we're going to be.
It's not like they care about our dates anyway. Yeah, come out and catch us. Thanks for listening. Subscribe to the Patreon for video episodes. Catch us Tuesday at Brooks, Thursdays at the W at Worthington's for the best open mic in Inland Empire. Hops and Spokes. Oh, neither of us said Hops and Spokes. Hops and Spokes, July 13th in Yucaipa, California. 13th? It's the 13th. Come out for that. Last time was a banger. It's bound to be another good show. So thanks for listening. We'll see you later.
Bye.